Hello YouTube. So this is a brief tutorial on how to make the lightsaber effect that I used in my last video, the Dark Star meat part for AmeliaBaggins. It's pretty straightforward and it's pretty easy, if not ridiculously time consuming and maybe a little boring. I started with the base mask of Esmeralda, and then I took a solid white color from the media generator section and plunked it over top. I masked it out, cropped it out so that it was generally the size and shape of what I thought a lightsaber would be, and I made it so that the base would just be wide enough so that it would cover the actual metal parts of her sword. Once I had that cropped out, I just edited it, rotated it, moved it over frame by frame, basing it on kind of where Esmeralda's sword was going. And then once I completed that, I added in a second layer. You can honestly just completely copy and paste the first layer, paste it on another level over top, and then change the color. I opted for a light blue color because apparently that means that she's a good guy. I didn't know the lightsaber colors were indicative of good or evil, but apparently they are, so I'm glad I went with this color in the end. The only difference between the top row and the bottom row is the bottom mask, the white mask, is feathered outwards at 2%, but the lightish bluey green mask is feathered both ways at 7%. That's what gives it that kind of glowy mixture effect. Only other thing I'll mention is that if you're editing a lightsaber onto someone who usually has a greenish background, specifically I usually use a green solid color behind Aladdin because blue just does weird things to him. I do a separate mask that's just the lightsaber, and that way it'll retain the same color, but I found that especially with this lightish blue color, if you use the green background, it just washes the color out no matter what you do, and it's this weird dark blue color. So I just, you've got your Aladdin mask here, and then you've got the just lightsaber mask underneath, and that way it retains that light blue color that you want, and it also appears brighter if you're doing any lighting effects. So I find that tutorials like this are very strange, and specifically because I have to try really hard to speak like I'm speaking normally, and I find that I and sigh a lot. So I have created a Discord channel, and that way if anyone has any questions on how I did something, or if they want to learn about anything or share ideas, we can all just congregate in there and talk to each other with our real people voices, because it is so much faster than typing out paragraph upon paragraph. I hope y'all come hang out. Generally, I don't do a lot of typing between friends. Usually it's just talking. So if you want to come and hang out, talk about editing, you want to talk about Miss Disney, I'm your girl. You want to come out, you just want to breathe into the microphone and watch Disney movies while someone else watches a different Disney movie and breathes on the microphone, or just you're cropping and you need a friend, you need a pal to just get you through it because you're going to be so bored otherwise. Come hang out, and perfect. Perfect. I think this has been sufficiently awkward. Perfect.